If you guys only knew what the hell we were just chuckling at.
Mm.
But how you guys doing? How's it going? We're here again for another episode of Horror with Sir Sturdy. And we're reviewing a movie called Incantation. It is on Netflix. And I'm going to tell you
From
guys
Taiwan.
Mm-hmm. Like he said. Or he said.
Mhm.
Excuse me, I was chewing a cookie. I'm going to tell you guys this too. This is going to be a spoiler episode like every other episode is. So if you have the intention of watching this movie, you don't want any spoilers, just watch this right after you watch the movie. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, this been out a while, so
It's been on a couple of months. But still, it's still fairly new. I mean, it came out this year.
yep.
But without further ado, I have an intro for you. Is ready for Incantation? I know I am. You should be. You should be. And if you didn't see this movie, I'm going to tell you guys this. It's going to be a spoiler episode like all the other episodes are. And if you don't want to be spoiled before, you know what I mean? Just stop right here. Just stop right here. Because we're going to spoil the shit out of this movie. And yeah, so check it out. And if you don't care about that, then tune in. I want you guys to tune in. So watch the live, watch the replay, tune in. But yeah, as soon as I shut the fuck up, we're all going to start talking again. I'm shutting the fuck up right now. So welcome to the madness, people. Welcome to the madness. Yep. Yep. The madness. Welcome to it. We're here and we're ready. Now, James, you watched this movie damn near when it came out, right?
Yep.
And you, yeah, because it was a while. You kept telling me like, "Yo, you gotta." Matter of fact, you were like, "You gotta watch this movie." So, next kind of wheel we make, throw this motherfucker on the wheel, basically.
Yep.
And
For
I
one,
ended up making.
it's one of your favorite types, found footage.
Yes, which I'm glad you brought that up. We're now off the air, off camera, off whatever you guys want to call it. Me and James were talking a little while ago, and we were talking about found footage movies. And I was telling him, I said I watched quite a few in the past. I mean, at least 3, including this, maybe 4, in the past couple of weeks. Starting with honestly Blair Witch, I believe. Yeah, Blair Witch,
Mhm.
Blair Witch 2, this, and there was like 1 or 2 more. I can't think of the one. There was one that was really good on Shutter I'd watch. I just can't think of what it's called at the top of my head, but it was good. It was funny. I highly recommend it. I just wish I could think of the name. Sorry about that, people. That was a terrible description of a movie. I'm being honest.
It sounds good. It sounds good.
It is. But yeah, like you were telling me, like, because this was on the international wheel, and you were like, "Yo, you're gonna enjoy it." You know what I do wish though, if I could say one complaint I have that I can think of off the top of my head, I wish this movie was subtitled.
Well, you could have turned it on. Oh, you're talking about in their language, and we got to read it.
Yeah,
I agree. That's why I confused it earlier. I was like, "Oh, don't forget it's subtitles," and I was like, "Wait a minute, it's not fucking subtitled. Never mind."
Yeah, like
because you would think it was. Because
I feel like the parts that you would normally, well, my wife jumped. She watched it with me, but that you would normally jump at or whatever. Had it been in, and I excuse me, I don't know what language there was. This where was this from?
Taiwanese or something like that.
Taiwanese. I don't know
Taiwanese,
what like I don't know what their language is called, so I don't want to just say a language. But I'd rather be in their native language. I'll say that. That's I'll say I'd rather be in their native language and having to read the subtitles.
Some parts are, but not the main movie. It's just the little side pieces.
Because it for me. When you see these type of films and you know it's supposed to be a foreign film, you just want that feel. You want that whole feel, and for me, it pulls me in more. I'm not saying this movie didn't pull, because this movie was. I'll give you my rating in a little bit. This movie was really fucking good, but I felt like this would have made me like it a little bit more. I don't know how much it would have changed my rating, but it definitely made me like it a little bit more, just because again, you kind of get that of like, oh shit, and I remember back in the day, I wasn't always a big fan of subtitles. So I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta watch the movie and try to read it back. But now I love it. I'm like, if it's a foreign film, that's what I want. That's like that's what I fucking want because
that's why I keep going to the international. I keep going to Taiwan or mainly Korean horror movies because I like the subtitles.
Yeah, and the stories are always crazy.
It's more intense.
Fuck yeah.
When you're reading it and they're yelling it or screaming in their language, it's like you feel like you're reading it. You're sounding like it, like the intensity.
Yeah.
You can just feel it. It's crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, I'm a huge fan, man. I'm telling you, it's like if the umbrella of all the horror categories, like you can go from like supernatural, found footage, Taiwan movies, Korean movies. I'm leaning towards the international horror movies over everything else, man.
I'm not mad at that.
Because it's crazy. They pump out so many, like Netflix, they just keep dropping foreign movies and horror movies.
They're not bad.
And they're not bad at all. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. And they're so intense and shit. I just love them. But except for this past couple of months, some shit did drop that I could say is better than that stuff. But Terrifier 2 came out.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. But that's different. That's different.
Fucking Barbarian. You know what? I'm going to say this right now. If no one knows what Barbarian is, do not look it up. And I thought it was just me. I've been seeing this on the internet. People says go in blind.
Yeah.
There's so many twists and everything that you don't want to ruin it for yourself and
Casey,
try to figure the movie out. What's up, Casey?
Check out the Scene Snobs, people. Dope podcast. They're actually going to be up next at 9 o'clock Eastern time. The Scene Snobs. Go over there. Give them a like. Give them a love. But what would you just end off with, James?
I don't know.
Shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you, Casey. The umbrella type thing, like Terrifier 2 came out and everything. So I'm leaning back towards this way. But the movies I've been recently searching for is the horror international caliber. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. Like,
especially supernatural stuff. When it comes with demons and ghosts and shit, man, they're fucking good at making those movies.
I'm gonna have to give you credit for this, though, James.
I know.
I'm gonna have to give you credit for this. You already know what the fuck I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it out loud because when someone's right, they're right. I wasn't arguing against it, but he was just like giving, James, what do you want to watch? What do you want to review? And a lot of his picks were a lot of foreign films.
Yes.
A lot of foreign films. Yes. Hell yeah, man. It really is. It really freaking is.
How's it going, G?
It's good. It's good.
But,
I'm loving it here too. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is what I like to see. Chat with each other in here too, people. Don't worry about it. We're all here chilling.
Incantation is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is. But like I was saying though, from us reviewing all these films together for the past since we really stepped it up during the pandemic. So I'll just credit it to say since the pandemic because that's when we really stepped it up and shit. And a lot of the foreign films was, I'll say at least 75% was your picks. And
oh yeah, definitely.
And the thing that I like about it is it's like, okay, cool. It made me appreciate those type of films more to the point where I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Yes. Between that and I'll say the Popcorn and Pints and the podcast that we used to have, Cinematic Canon.
Yeah.
Just because all the films, like the foreign films we watch on all those, I'm just like, yo. When it comes to action and horror, foreign films is where it's fucking at, people.
Oh, yeah.
Foreign films is where it's fucking
at. Casey, you're right. Japanese are brilliant at demonic theme building. Yeah, they do. They have good stories with demons, demonic shit. Japanese know how to fucking tell those stories.
You know what I want to add on to that too?
I didn't see a Japanese horror movie in a while. I'm gonna look up one.
What it is with that too is when they add the kids.
You're
like, oh fucking, shit!
Yeah, the
kids, little fuckers.
Yeah, that makes it like they're possessed and shit. And it makes it more fucked up. Not even like attacking you, just standing there with
Yeah,
their head looking at the ceiling, just going,
like that.
it's
And
like fucking, you're like, damn.
I'll even say this: the creepier ones are the little girls with the long black hair. It's that whole fucking hair.
It's the icon, it's in their face and shit. You can't see their eyes.
It's that because there's so many things they can do with it. Like you could see some old like dead hands opening up, you know what I mean? Opening up the hair. You could just see you could see whatever. And I think that's dope about it. And because you're always thinking of like when you're thinking of kids, right? You think of like a little boy as like a little asshole because we were little boys, we were little assholes. But you think of little girls like a little princess and you protect her. But you see this little princess like here, but fucking trying to kill you. You know what I mean? Like a living Annabelle doll. No.
Exactly.
But it works in those fucking movies. That's what I love about them.
It does. Kids like it'll go down as kids in horror movies are creepy.
Yes.
They're like with the category of clowns and shit and dolls.
I'll say
kids are like, yo, I don't want to see a movie with fucking demonic kids.
Honestly, I might even have to give them number one. For me, I'll say for me, because I mean, clowns, it's almost expected. You know what I mean? All the other things, it's almost expected. Kid, you're always thinking of like innocent, protecting, and then you're just like, what the fuck? Yep. You know what I mean? A gauge on your hands.
Exactly.
That.
And speaking of that, this was off. Not, you can't say they're facts because there's the story of the family, but this is true events. They took this from. There was a family of 6 that said they were possessed.
Oh,
and that's why they're killing each other. Like the one daughter died. They're saying they was possessed by all the deities.
We need
of Taiwan.
Okay, so you know what we need to do, James? First of all, Casey, I hear a lot of people say that. Like after they have kids, these type of movies. There's some people that won't even. Didn't you say your brother won't even watch certain horror movies?
Oh yeah, you're right. My brother won't watch anything possession movies if it has a baby in it, a kid in it, because he was fine with it until he had my nephew, and he don't want it because he said he dreams of his son possessed and shit. So he's like, nope, can't watch those no more.
Okay. Wake up.
So maybe it does change. I don't know. I'm not a father yet, so
yeah. I get it though, but yeah. Anyways, so between that and then found footage is like a mix between both of us. I probably like it a little bit more than you do. I feel
I like them. Yeah.
I could be
well. Listen, I'll let you say you like them more than me. If you gave Blair Witch a 10, you have problems.
I love Blair Witch.
So I'm gonna say you really like found footage way more than me.
Like you want to punch him, but you're like, no, that's
and they say something fucked up. Like out of nowhere, like some fucked up shit. You're like, wait, what?
Fuck you talking to?
Sally don't like how you talk and just turns around and walks away from you. You're like, wait, what, bitch? Who the fuck is Sally?
Sally paid no motherfucking bills up here. Someone talk however the fuck I want to talk. Real quick, James. What is your rating?
Oh, okay. I really enjoy this movie. I mean, it's not perfect, but I just like the storytelling and how they're like they talk to you. Like the girl was talking in the camera like she's talking to us. As of right now, I'm at a high 8, like leaning towards a 9.
Shit, I'm at the 9, man. I'm at the 9 because, like you said, she's talking to you. It's found footage, and like I was just saying earlier, the more found footage I've been watching, same with like this paranormal type and all this type of what's the other one? Psychological horror and all that kind of shit. I'm starting to appreciate and enjoy a hell of a lot more to where. Number one, by far, it's always going to be slasher because that's what got me into this genre, and that's my high appreciation for it. That's probably why I hold Friday the 13th so high in my regards because that's one of the franchises I know for a fact that got me into this beautiful fucking genre of horror and making all these awesome friends through it, friends, family, all that stuff through horror. My horror fam, you guys. It's because of slashers and because of Friday the 13th. So that's always going to be not the best movies I know, but it got me into this shit, so it's always up there. And then I think like the paranormal, the psychotic shit is second. Found footage might be third. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, and the reason why I say it is because with found footage, I mean, it brings the story like to your face. It brings us in more. That's one, and then like it gets how she was talking to you at the end. It's like they're talking to you, like the people out there. It's just I just enjoy it, and I don't mind when it's like how going back to Blair Witch. Yes, that I fucking love that. I don't care what anyone says. That's a 10 to me. I haven't rewatched it recently. It's still a 10, but I like how simple it was, like how it looked like just amateur, just some friends going out with the camera and recording their adventure or whatever the case may be. And I like them now, even with the better technology and better equipment, and like the podcasters and YouTubers and all that shit that are doing it in the movies, because it's just like what's going on now, what people would be doing. So I think it's dope. And there's some good ones that are out that you guys should go check out. There's a few on Shudder. I forgot their names, but go check those out. Yeah.
So that's another reason I like this movie. If you think about it, you look at it, she's interacting with us like we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So because she's in a camera, found footage, telling the story, recording her daughter, recording the fucking shit around her, the curse. She knows that she's not crazy. But then there's like found footage inside that, because the flashbacks with the people.
In the cave.
Yeah, in the cave and everything, where they broke the rules. Yes, and that's why they're possessed. They're cursed by this fucking deity thing. And so that's like a found footage inside a found footage movie.
You're right.
It's like
just what Gio said.
Oh, there's no imaginary friends. That's a ghost in your house.
Oh shit! I had an imaginary friend named Dugan when I was a kid.
Well, you had a ghost buddy.
Oh, nice. He's friendly.
That's true. I was saying a lot of what the fuck. Yo, okay, I got a question for you, Aaron.
What the fucks? I'm with you 9 though, man. Close.
Here's a question for you.
Oh shit.
So when she's talking to the camera and she's doing those symbols and she goes, "This is how you say this," I don't remember what the chant.
I didn't do it.
When you say "do it with me," did you second guess? You're like, "Yo, fuck you, bitch! I'm not summoning no fucking demon."
So the funny thing is, myself and my wife were both like, "Nope, hell no, you're on no." Every time she said that, I'm like, "No, did you do it?"
It's like they're trying to get the world, where everyone who watches this fucking say this chant, because it needs a certain amount of fucking people to say it.
It was, it's crazy. One of those things where it's it would be cool to see a bunch of people do, but at the same time, I'm like, just in case.
Yeah, just in case, I'm not involved in that shit. Yeah,
no, fuck that shit.
I get exactly when I see that. I can see people do that. They're like, "Fuck no," because they're like, she's doing this hand signal like sign.
Yeah,
and she's just repeating it where eyes closed. I'm like,
that's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of too.
But yeah, but it's fucking, I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy. The thing is, it's true. This movie, I think nothing would have happened to her daughter if she didn't go get her. I think she was the cursed. Because she was pregnant. The baby wasn't cursed.
But she had to give her. No, she had to give her daughter to the gods, though.
Good point. Yeah.
So I don't know if her daughter would have been found by that or not. It's
fucking crazy how they're slamming their heads.
That was
the tables and shit. I'm like, God damn.
It was awesome, but it was brutal. I was like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. But this movie, it makes you have like, not touches you in the feels, it makes you sad, but it touches you in the feels like, damn, like this is some deep, heavy shit. But it's so good. But without that deep shit, this movie wouldn't have been that good. Because every aspect of this film you needed, and you had like the paranormal type thing, I guess you could say. Found footage, cult. You could say a cult in a sense. That was definitely a cult. That was not a religious thing. That was a cult.
Oh, the place. It's I don't know about a cult. It's just in different countries. Like if you you get your harvest and everything because you pray to the gods. So when something bad happens, you got to do sacrifices for the gods and everything to keep your good fortune. So when you say, "Please let it rain for my crops," and you got to give sacrifices like food, blessing, like offerings. So that village could be like a real folklore from that. Like I said, that's where they got the story from. that people they do that every day.
Maybe.
And
I don't know.
it's fucking it's crazy, man. For one, the motherfuckers. This is where I was a little confused though. So they went there. Wasn't the one kid related? Was that his grandfather or uncle or something?
Yes. Actually, I think both of them were, because it was the dude in the front seat and the chick. They were
The
dating.
chick was the girlfriend dating. Yep.
And then the dude,
asshole friend.
No, I thought that was his cousin or some shit. Because remember how they said only family? They didn't want her going there at first.
Yeah, there was only 3 of them, right? The 2 guys and the girl.
Yeah, the 2 guys were related.
Yeah.
They were cousins, I believe. And then the girl.
Okay, so this is what bothers me. They're there to videotape the ceremony and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they break the rule and they go into that cave thing with the tunnels and shit behind the walls and stuff. Wouldn't you think, if you grew up knowing that stuff, they should be believing it like they do? Why are they going, no, I need proof, I'm going to record this shit? You know what would happen, like, because they tell you the stories.
I mean, but you got to think about it, though. It's been told for many generations, I'm sure. But you got to think of, like, after a while, once it gets to a younger generation, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be the same, especially if they haven't seen anything and they're moving. Like, say if they're not living around that area, they're not living, you know what I mean? Then to them, it's just like a story they heard. And then you have kids that were like, say you have like that uncle's kids or whatever, and he's going up to see his uncle's thing. So say that kid grew up, say this happened in, let's say, fucking Boston. Let's just say, use a whole different state. Let's say that happened in Boston, and he was born in Boston, but he was raised in, let's just say, Albany, New York. So he knows about the story and shit, but it's not the same.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm just throwing that out there. I really don't know.
Yeah. But it's crazy because he's breaking the rules. He knows his culture. Like I said, the culture part. I understand he wants to film it and shit, but you're fucking your family over, man.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm like, go fucking break shit and go in there and end up killing yourself because you possess. You slamming your head into a fucking wall.
Just wild shit, man. Wild. Like this is, oh my God. This is another movie I'll say. Honestly, people, if you haven't seen it yet and you really want to watch it, I would say stop listening to the show now. Go watch it, come back and finish the episode, start it over, and just watch it all the way through.
I highly recommend it too. I like this movie a lot.
I'm thinking next week, I know what movies I want to review already. They're not on the wheel, but just because Terrifier 2 and Barbarian. Because Barbarian is another movie that motherfuckers need to see.
I'm in. Yeah, those like that's like top 2 movies I've seen this year so far.
Those are fucking those I'm not gonna say anything, but I am gonna say something. Those 2 movies may end up on a couple lists, on 2 lists.
Yeah. Well, we'll save it when we review them. Give our thoughts.
Yes. Oh, we didn't even. Oh, so by the way, gonna do end of the year lists. It's gonna be probably a 2-parter episode, I'm guessing. We'll figure out what dates exactly and all that when we do it. I may even save it to start off the year.
Oh, okay. Whatever works.
Here were the movies of the year for 2022 for us. Top 10. Which would be so here's the list. 1 is for horror movies that came out in 2022. Second list is worst movies of the year that we reviewed. Or no, worst movies of the year that you've seen for the first time. It doesn't have to be that came out this year. It's worst movies that you've seen for the first time. Yeah. Third list is best movies you've seen all year, but for the first time. Now, if you've watched it multiple times this year, but you've seen it for the first time this year, that still counts. Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, Giovanni, you have to watch them, man.
Oh,
you didn't watch the Terrifier. I told my brother too. He didn't see him yet either. And I reminded him yesterday. I was like, "You watched those yet?" He was like, "No." I was like, "Dude, trust me, fucking watch them."
Yes. So so you guys got it. Next Tuesday and Thursday it's going to be Terrifier and Barbarian. I'm not sure.
Terrifier 2 and Barbarian.
Yes. Terrifier 2 and Barbarian. We'll see what day it is. Either day works. Either one works. They're both fucking
there's fucking little kids dressed up like Art the Clown.
Yes,
Trick or treating.
There's reasons why. I'm not gonna spoil it.
I see pictures on Facebook and shit. People dressed up like Art.
I'm not gonna spoil why, but
it's spreading, man. It's spreading.
I'll tell you what. When we review the movies, when you're gonna get spoilers for both those movies and Barbarian. Honestly, I'm gonna say this: Barbarian. If you have not watched that yet, if you have not heard anything about it, you just heard the name. If you have HBO Max, once this podcast is over, watch the Scene Snobs, and once that's over, if you're still awake, go watch Barbarian. That shit was good.
Do not look up anything. Go in blind.
No, go in blind. Like, that's one of those movies, James, that I feel, and I know we're gonna discuss it again next week. You got to watch it at least twice.
Probably.
Yeah. I feel.
To figure out the whole thing, catch all the twists, and know what's going on here.
I would even say, I mean, I'm not saying like watch it like back to back, like, you know what I mean, like watching it. That's literally back to back. But I'd say maybe if you watch it, say this week, watch it again like next week, just to kind of really, especially if you've never seen it.
It's one of those movies you try to figure it out, you think you're right, and it just flips on you.
And I loved it.
It does. It was great. So that's why people go in blind. That's my only advice.
I want to say that, I mean, if possible, I say go in blind for any fucking movie you can.
Well, yeah, but certain movies
there's
like
certain
this,
ones, like,
yeah.
And what I liked about this one though was Barbarian was one that you heard some people talking about it, but not too many people.
Yeah, and they didn't say anything what it's about. They just said it's crazy. It's fucked up.
But you didn't.
And I'm like, okay.
There wasn't like a big promotion for it. I know I seen a trailer in when at the movies and shit. Which actually this weekend we're going to see Pray for the Devil. We're going to see.
Yeah. Okay, I heard something about that already though. People are saying that it's leans towards a cult type movie.
That's fine.
So I don't know. I'm like, I heard that. I was like, come on, really? I'm gonna check it out still though. I hope, because it's like I said, that's my shit I'm drawn to. So,
which I'm gonna try to get together with these fucking guys, James, both Chris's, whoever else is on the Z Network that lives near us. We're gonna go to the movies one of these days. We're gonna go see a horror movie, a non-horror movie, and we're gonna have some fun.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh comes out in January.
Yes, and that's gonna be theater release, right?
That's gonna be. Was it?
What Kelvin posted in the group? Shout out to you, Kelvin.
Oh, it's gonna be at the theaters.
It's dropping in the theaters supposedly just for one day.
Yeah, just like Terrifier 2 until people liked it, and then they put it back in the theaters again.
Well, yeah,
that's how it works, man. You get that, you give them that taste, and now everybody wants to see it. So you beg them, and there goes the.
I hope it works for them. I really do.
No, I really do, because it worked for Terrifier. They're like, we're going for it.
You got to.
They should have done it with the first one. Imagine someone seeing that on the movie theater, that one kill scene.
Oh my gosh.
People would have lost their fucking minds.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, I love the kills of Terrifier. He's like one of the top slashers, man. Art the Clown he's becoming iconic.
Yeah, he is. He is, and it's awesome. Because the dope thing about it was, yes, I know there was All Hallows Eve, which I'm not sure the gentleman who played Art the Clown in that All Hallows Eve.
Oh yeah, that was a different guy.
But shout out to him, because he's the one who brought, I guess, brought Art to the screen, brought him out to life. So shout out to that whole team. And then shout out to David Howard Thornton for what he did and what he's doing with Art the Clown. And shout out to that whole team, because that's just amazing.
And he's doing the Evil Grinch.
Yes, I can't fucking wait. And there's another horror or violent Christmas movie coming out.
Yeah, no, I can't think of the name. I know I've been thinking about it for the past fucking 2 days, I think.
Well, okay, so those two movies,
I'll look it up.
Those two movies we'll figure out. We'll do those two for the Christmas week.
Oh, it's that dude, the Santa Claus, right?
Hold
on, it's go Go on, I'll let you know.
You go. Okay. What was I just saying? Incantation, James.
Christmas, Bloody Christmas.
Maybe.
Look, okay, you got to look that one up. It's like real Santa, but shit keeps going wrong, so he's like killing fucking people.
Yes. Something.
That shit looks crazy.
I hope that's coming.
And it's the dude from Stranger Things.
That's the one. Yeah, I hope that comes out in fucking theaters, man, because I'm going to see that shit in theaters.
You're fucking badass.
I'm going to see that shit in theaters.
But yeah, back to Incantation. So
with Incantation, is this some? I'm trying to think. I know you'd recommend it because you've been telling me to watch it for months.
Mm-hmm.
Could you? Is there anybody that you know in your family that would watch this movie and enjoy it?
Yeah, definitely.
Like or anybody in your household? I should have said.
My sister would definitely do it. She would watch this one. They'll probably freak her out because of the fucking little girl and shit.
You should tell her about it.
But I told her to watch Terrifier 2. She didn't watch it yet. So
you know what we need to do to her, James, if you don't mind. Anytime you give her a good movie recommendation that she doesn't listen, we have to give her like 3 bad ones right after.
she usually asks the bad ones. She goes, "Did you watch anything bad?" Because her and her friend are trying to watch the worst horror movies.
Did they watch Blood Lake?
Yeah, my sister said "fuck you" to me.
That's good.
She messaged it to me after it was over. I got a text from her. She said "fuck you."
Didn't she say she wanted the worst movie ever? She said thank you.
Hey, I don't know if she said it was the worst movie ever, but she hated it. She couldn't believe how bad that was. I mean, it's so bad. That's our fucking, like we keep repeating. That's we compare everything to.
It's bad. Yeah, it was.
So,
congratulations to Blood Lake, though, because you keep getting talked about.
Yeah.
Maybe you're getting more views, I hope. Even though I hated it, but hey, you guys got to eat. I hope you eat. Shout out to me, though, guys. Just do that at least.
But now, watching Incantation again, this is the second time for me. It makes me want to search for international horror movies tomorrow. You know, while I'm working, watch it.
I want, which I'm gonna do this probably. I'll probably make an idea of it, like write down the idea of it. International, like what is it? Like paranormal type, like just those type of movies.
Yeah,
flat. You know what I mean? Like something similar to this, in a sense, but then also, you know, the shit that gets
anything with demons and ghosts.
Yes, demons and ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh, demons and ghosts from.
There's a lot of fucking shit on there. Oh, speaking of that, Cabinet of Curiosities, how you watch some of that yet?
Tomorrow. Oh, glad you mentioned it. So tomorrow, I'm doing a watch party for that, starting at 5:00 Eastern time. I'm gonna be doing 3 episodes. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna delete the schedule for the episode 2, and I'm just gonna let them play back to back to back for the 3 episodes instead of like stopping in between. I may stop to pause it to go pee and all that.
Oh, so you're doing a 6-hour marathon going?
No, 3.
What?
3 episodes.
Oh yeah, they're an hour each. That's right. They're like an hour each.
And the reason why I'm doing it like that is because, like I was saying earlier in the episode, that the Wednesday show is coming out November 23rd.
Yeah.
So I need this to end November 16th, I believe it is. That Wednesday before then, because I'm gonna be streaming Wednesday, which will be on Netflix. People in Stream Lounge with me, streaming that show and doing a watch party for that. And then once that's over, possibly, not definitely, but possibly, we were just talking about it. The Last of Us, that show's coming out in January. Possibly that. We'll see. And then, like I said before, Friday the 13th, whenever that series comes out.
What's up, Mick?
Doing it. Got to. What's up, Mick? How's it going?
What do you think about Incantation? Do you see this one yet?
You see this one, Mick? If you have not, I highly suggest you and Casey check this movie out.
Highly recommend it.
Anybody who loves horror movies.
Actually, I'm moving my score up to a 9. I really like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Just thinking about it more, I'm like, damn, they fucking did a great job.
Highly
Yep.
recommended, Mick. Seriously, highly recommended. This is a really good one. This is no Blood Lake.
It's a found footage.
It is.
Foreign, from Taiwan, found footage movie.
Yes,
but
sir.
it's not subtitled.
And it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Yeah. So
definitely check it out.
Hell yeah.
Did you holy shit. We both gave this movie a fucking 9. This was a good movie. I want to know what Chris thought about this movie. I don't know if he watched it yet or not.
I don't know either.
About it. Because this is something I think he would enjoy.
I think this is one of those movies of like, it'll freak him out more than us. I'm not saying he's going to shut it off, but he'll be like, nope through the whole thing. I can see it like that.
Nice,
man.
Nice. Finish your movie challenge. You enjoyed a lot of the horror.
How many movies was the challenge?
They did a lot. Yeah. How many movies did you guys end up doing, Gio? Please do. And Casey and Mick, we would love to know what you guys think about it, even if you just say,
"Oh, dude, you should have used. See, you should have watched it when I told you. You could have used this movie as a battle to get Mick to watch it."
I had fun though. I'm on there with the Greasy Strangler. You know what was I was bigging up the other movie because it was fucking
that movie's like herpes. You gotta watch it and you can spread the love.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, I guess. What's that fucking movie? The Raid.
Oh, The Raid and The Raid 2.
Yeah, I was going up against The Raid, so I kept praising The Raid.
Yeah, you automatically lost. Yeah, that's true.
I love that movie.
The Raid is fucking badass. Another international movie, but that's action.
Yeah. Swinging different kinds of swords in both those movies. The Raid and Greasy Strangler. Fuck.
What'd you think about the social worker? How the little girl calls him daddy, and he says daddy, how he talks to her and everything. Did you think did he play his role good enough where you believe that he was really like a father figure to her because he really did love her?
Yeah. And then he really showed it towards the end of the movie.
Especially towards the end too. Yeah. So the thing is with this fucking curse, the more you try to understand it, the worse it gets.
Yep.
The deity gets stronger. So this dude is rewatching it, trying to figure it out. Started off with his nose bleeding. A tooth fell out. Then he ended up slamming his head on his fucking desk and killed himself.
Oh shit, good shit. 62 movies.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
In total, 31 family horror movies for the month of October. That's awesome.
That's awesome. That is a lot. Yeah.
And I know you guys
blew me out of the water. I'm not even close.
Yeah, I don't know how many movies I watched.
I probably watched like 15 this month, I think.
I got to get better with that. We both do.
Yeah.
I get so lazy. Like,
I've been busy on the weekend, or I've watched more. But
for me, personal reason, I was busy last week. But like when I'm, working from home and shit, watching movies, I have YouTube playing in the background. Like I could have a fucking movie playing in the background. Mm-hmm. Same shit, just to get through some more movies. I can just go right on Tubi, which I can do this now. Well, not now, but I can go right on Tubi and just let that shit play all fucking day, and just cross my fingers and hope that I find a good movie.
Oh yeah, you can. You can type in and just hit that thing. It says continue what you think I'll like.
Yep.
And just let whatever movie pops up. Oh, nice, man.
Hell yeah.
Damn, pump out that content.
Fuck yeah, man. Keep doing it. And share it everywhere. Make sure you're sharing it on horror.
It's short. If they're short or not, it don't matter, man. The attention span people have, they'll be clicking that button to watch out a quick review. People are like, oh shit.
And if you didn't, start doing it, Gio. Share that shit in the group.
That's awesome, though.
Or tell your wife to share that.
Fuck, man. I wish I'd fucking try do it for a goal. 62 movies? Damn.
You could do it. I mean, you figure... All right, let me do the math.
I could probably watch 4 to 5 movies a day at home if I'm not in the office at work.
Yeah, and you got to figure every other 5. What do we have at home? 10 days. 10 days at home, 10 days in the office. So those 10 days.
It's 5 days home, 5 days in the office.
No, but I'm saying
bi-weekly. Oh, all together. Okay.
Between 10 and 10. So it's like if you can max out on however many movies, even if you just do it for Monday, Wednesday, you know what I mean? For those days you're working from home, not including the weekends. But if you're including weekend overtime, not including, I mean, yeah, even including the podcast movies, those count. I mean, yes, you're gonna watch them anyway, but they still count as movies you watched. So that's
damn, he's gonna do a Christmas movie one for December. Damn, man. Do it.
Yes, hell yeah. Are you now? What genre are you doing? Are you doing like family horror?
Just anything Christmas.
Anything Christmas? Like if you need some Christmas horror movies, let me know. Let us know, and we'll.
Die Hard's not a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Don't let James fool you. Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Batman Returns is a Christmas movie.
Oh, okay.
The Christmas movie.
Two movies a day. One horror and one family.
Nice.
5 8 tough. I know I did it one time. That's why I said between 4 to 5, because I believe I did watch 5 in one day. But I don't know what happened, how that happened, but it's more like 4 is easier to do.
Nice. I can easily do it. I just don't. Well, here's my thing too. Like I love listening and watching other podcasts. Like I'll watch when I'm awake or when I'm working. This Friday I missed it because I was asleep, but I was off. But Friday when I'm working, especially when I'm working from home, I watch the Scene Times Morning Show, which is a dope show, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., 3 hours Eastern time. Yeah, that's breakfast. You can have breakfast with the Scene Times. Incantation though, James. Would you watch this movie again? Because you're not big on watching movies again.
I don't go for it, but like if someone I would watch this again. For some reason, it came up where someone's like, "Hey, you want to watch this?"
Is your mom into horror like that?
Not really.
All right, your sister. Hey, James, I want to watch a movie with you. Pick a really good horror movie.
I can put this on. I'm like, did you ever see this one? Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, definitely. It's that good, man. It's just like I said. This is the second time I've seen it. And I enjoyed it as much as I seen it the first time. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, damn. Oh yeah, this movie's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, I'll send you. I'll make sure I send you some, man. I'll post them in the group or something. I'll make sure I get them to you. For sure.
But yeah, great movie right here, man.
Yeah, like I said, I was watching with the wife because she has like her little setup over here.
How did she enjoy? She like it?
She liked it a lot. She liked it a lot, and there's parts that made.
I had a feeling she was. That's why I asked you. I was like, "Did your wife ever see this?" And you're like, "She's watching with me." I was like, "Oh, nice."
Mm-hmm. And then
I was curious what she thinks because I think this is her type of shit too.
Yep. Oh yeah, she loved this. She liked this a lot. Fucking, I don't know if you guys seen the special episode on Saturday that I did with Smarknado, the Awesome Podcast, a part of the
Yep, the wrestling podcast,
Pro Wrestlers vs. Zombies. So make sure you guys go check that out.
No thanks.
No, not the movie. I'm talking about the episode. Go check that episode.
Oh no, the episode. Yeah, I viewed some of it.
Check out the episode. Watch the whole thing, unlike James did.
I was chit-chatting in there, you know.
No, he was. And
good, but good podcast though.
Fun Monday morning.
It brings you back.
It does.
You start thinking of fucking wrestling and shit when you were watching.
Right. I told him, I was like, "Yo, I got 2 ideas for your show." I was like, "What you guys?" I was like, "Is it cool if I pitch them to?" They said, "Yeah." And the 2 ideas were, one was reviewing matches, like just having a guest on here and there, or between the 2 of them, even just review, like
just pick like iconic matches or something that they remembered.
Like, pick your favorite. Like, say if you were to go on their show and they're like, "Hey, James, what is your favorite wrestling match of all time?" Before you come on the show, let us know your favorite. Go back and watch it. We're going to watch it. Let us know ahead of time so we can all watch the match, blah, blah, blah. And then you go back and watch it, and you know what I mean? Then you
I got a match top in my head that I don't think it's my favorite, but it's a top match ever.
Which one?
Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon ladder match.
Oh, fucking! There was a few of them, but yes.
So that would be a good one to review.
That was actually like number 3 on my list, believe it or not. Any of their ladder matches, though. I was a bigger Shawn fan. I mean, Shawn was my favorite wrestler, but
mine was Bret the Hitman Hart.
My first was Undertaker, Mankind. Damn near any match, but I'll say Undertaker, Mankind, Hell in a Cell, because Undertaker, Mankind was my favorite rivalry. Shawn versus Undertaker, Hell in a Cell was 2, and then Shawn versus Razor was 3. And then if I want to throw a 4th in, just because the Hell in a Cell shit is one, I'll say any Undertaker versus Mankind match, especially that had like the no rules, basically crazy shit going
I know
on.
what you're talking about.
But yeah, that was the one idea. I forgot the second. Oh, the second idea was when Peacock does connect with Stream Lounge, watch parties. Like, because you know how they have money in the pay per
Oh
view,
yeah.
we'll watch party, right? Boom. Yeah, someone else said that Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker versus one of the WrestleMania matches or both of them.
Yeah. That the only time he fought him was the WrestleManias, right? Two of them. He had a Undertaker gave him a rematch.
No, they've wrestled more than just those two. Because Shawn wrestled them. I think that was a not King of the Ring, In Your House pay per view.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right. But no, Shawn Michaels fought Undertaker twice in WrestleManias. Two WrestleManias.
Oh yeah.
Because he begged him for a rematch, and Undertaker's like, no. Then he did something, and Undertaker says fine.
Okay.
And he beats him again.
Yeah. But
yeah.
shit. Fucking Martyrs is next, guys.
Yeah, Martyrs. I don't. Part of me feels like I've seen it, but I cannot remember at all. So it might be a first time watch, and I heard it's fucked up, and I can't wait to see it.
Fucking crazy. Like I'm watching it again. So I did a watch party for it last Wednesday, and I was like, or no, it was 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. Either way, I was like, I need to watch this shit again. I don't remember what day I streamed it, but I was like, I need to watch this shit again. And I was like, you know what? Matter of fact, we need to review this shit. I almost threw it on a wheel. I was like, nah, fuck that. We gotta review this shit soon because even more so because of the Dear Samurai movie, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
With the action in it, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, you want to see some crazy shit? Martyrs is it. So yeah,
we're talking about the original, right? The first one
from 08, from 2000.
All right, nice. Okay.
Yeah, well, I can't. No.
Sounds good.
But I guess we could wrap this one up.
Yeah, I'm keeping my 9.
Definitely, yeah, hell yeah.
Highly recommend.
Hell yeah, definitely. Listen, seriously, people, if you've never seen this movie before, and if you're into like the
found footage, international,
yes, found footage, international, give this movie a fucking watch.
Demonic type shit.
It's fucking. It's really good. It really is, and just enjoy it. It's one of those ones. Just kick back and enjoy it. Pay attention to it. Definitely pay the fuck close attention to it because it's one of those. They're gonna be like, oh shit, and it's gonna hit you in the feels. I'm not saying like crying in tears, but it's gonna be like, damn, shit, did that really have to happen? Anyways, people, highly recommend it. 9. That movie does get the Search 30 stamp of approval, and I do need to work on something behind the scenes to make myself a new Search 30 stamp of approval that is dope looking or whatever. But until then, actually, watch party tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern time. Link is in the description. And yeah, so I'll see some of you Wednesday, hopefully, and I'll see you guys again Thursday. I'll see you in your nightmare. Oh, whoa, I'm bugging. Make sure you guys check out Z Network. Every single person on the Z Network, including these 4 right here. Worst Damn Gamer, Dreams of Creator, Any Last Words, So Good It's Scary. They're damn near on every single social media, so follow them on every single social media you can find them on. Joe also has a Patreon. Follow them everywhere. Everywhere. The whole Z Network. There's a link tree in the description. Hit that link tree in the Z Network description and follow every single person, every single place. Please do. And of course, every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern time, you can come here and watch Horror with Sir Sturdy live. And we're gonna be reviewing some shit. We're gonna be talking some shit, having some jokes, having some fun, having some laughs, all that good stuff. Go to horrorwithsir.sturdy.com. You can get all of my links. And if all goes well, I'm planning on it. I gotta fix some shit up, get some shit together. But I'm hoping for at some point in 2023 to have, merch on the website. So we'll talk. We'll see. Got to fix some things up, but I'm putting it out there. Popcorn and Pints every Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Bet you guys tune in. These next 2 weeks are Chicks Picks Wheels. And then, yeah, we may be bringing in a new wheel after these 2 weeks are up. We'll see. Actually, we will be bringing in a new wheel after these 2 weeks are up. Of course, it's going to be something for our better halves to choose. So yeah, tune in for that, people. Stories from a Bar, everywhere listen to podcasts, all that good shit. Follow Stories from a Bar everywhere. Awesome podcast. He's also gonna be doing some other. He's been telling us some dope things he's gonna be doing behind the scenes. So yeah, just watch Stories from a Bar. People follow him everywhere. Trust me, you're gonna want to follow him everywhere. And again, check out that Z network. Check it out. Appreciate you, Gio.
Thanks everybody who
Yeah, thanks
tuned in here
for tuning in. Please like, share, all that good stuff. You guys know it helps with the algorithms. Like, share, tell your friends, family, everybody, enemies, anybody. Just share it. Just hit that share.
Get it out there.
Tag them, tweet them, email them, all that good shit. But I'm out of here. You guys have a great night. I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace.